pretty amazing to look out here and we see so many friends and family at the Intrepid. You've been with us for many, many years, and you better stay with us for that many more. Exciting times are ahead. On behalf of our Board of Trustees, we welcome you. We welcome you to the very special day and historic occasion that we're experiencing today. It's time to tell you a little bit about this marvel that's behind me. As the very first shuttle, Enterprise paved the way for the United States' historic 30-year space shuttle program. She was rolled out of Rockwell's Palmdale, California assembly facility in September 1976. And on January 31, 1977, she was transported to NASA's Dryden Flight Research Facility for an approach and landing test program to demonstrate that she could fly in the atmosphere and land like an airplane, but without powered flight. Think about that. The program involved 3 ground taxi tests of the 747 shuttle carrier aircraft with Enterprise mounted on top, just like you're seeing behind me. 5 unmanned captive flights of the Enterprise made it to the 747 followed to determine the structural integrity and performance handling characteristics of this combined aircraft. 5 free flights were then conducted, during which the Enterprise separated from the 747 while an astronaut crew maneuvered it to a landing at Edwards Air Force Base. 2 NASA astronaut crews, Fred Hayes and Gordon Fullerton, and Joe Engel, who is with us today, and Dick Truly, took turns flying the shuttle to pre-flight landings in these daring and pioneering tests, the bravest of them all. In 1983, Enterprise was ferried to the Paris, France Air Show, and then to Germany, Italy, England, and Canada. She was later a star attraction at the 1984 World's Fair in New Orleans, drawing millions to come to view her up close. In 1985, she was taken to the Smithsonian Institution's National Air and Space Museum, where she continued to serve the public by educating every day. In 2003, Enterprise was used for research in the aftermath of the Columbia disaster, and now Enterprise has started her journey to her new home, the Intrepid Sea, Air, and Space Museum.
Woo!
So why the Intrepid? The Intrepid is rich in history, and our great ship gives New York and the world an exciting platform from which to learn. Besides being a fascinating cultural attraction to visit, we offer almost 900 education programs per year. We teach science, technology, engineering, and math, known as STEM. We teach history, and we teach leadership. Intrepid is replete with artifacts that offer an exciting application to these studies, including the personal effects of so many who served, allowing us to speak about the humanity behind the hardware and understand the importance of leadership and country. Today, the Enterprise will be a cornerstone of the museum, creating the most exciting opportunity to expand these themes, and will provide a platform for our youth to be excited about these studies, to think about innovation, challenge their minds about yesterday, today, and tomorrow, and be inspired to be tomorrow's researchers, engineers, tomorrow's scientists, and more. Our mission at the Intrepid is to honor our heroes, educate the public, and inspire our youth. And we are so proud that Enterprise, in all that she has done and all that she represents, will carry out this mission going forward. I'd like to thank some very special people, the members of our Board of Trustees who are here with us today, and also those who could not join us this morning. They are all led by Charles de Gunsberg and Rich Santulli, our co-chairs, and we must thank you for your support on every level. And at this time, I'd like all those who are here today to please stand and be recognized, our Board of Directors. A man by the name of Zachary Fisher is the reason that the Intrepid exists today. He was not able to serve in the military, yet he still wanted to do his part for our country. He had the vision to salvage our great ship Intrepid from the scrapyard and make it a place where one can learn of our history and honor the men and women who serve in defense of our nation. We join together today because of the vision of another Fisher, Zach's nephew Arnold, who, years before NASA even thought about retiring the Space Shuttle program, had the vision of displaying a space shuttle at the museum and launching the next phase in Intrepid's history. Thank you, Arnold, for your vision, and thank you to the entire board of directors for believing in that vision. I think that you will want to meet some very special and extraordinary people who have just come off the SCA 747 flying Shuttle Enterprise around New York City and landing her safely here at JFK. It is an honor, it is a privilege to introduce to you the flight crew. If you will come on stage, and I hope I have the right order. Bill Rickey, Aircraft Commander. Jeff Moultrie. Jeff Moultrie, pilot. Ace Beal, observer pilot. Henry Taylor, flight engineer. Larry Luros, flight engineer. Darrell Hood from the FAA. Ladies and gentlemen, true heroes. Please rise as the Aviation High School Color Guard advances our national colors. Please remain standing for the performance of our national anthem by Michael Amante, a renowned singer, affectionately known as the People's Tenor. He has performed before audiences worldwide, including Pavarotti, United States presidents, and several heads of state.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam?
why we are here today is to pay tribute to our heroes, who include, so importantly, those who have engineered the Enterprise, those who have served on the Enterprise, and all those who have served in the space program. At the Intrepid, we can never say thank you enough to a very special group of people near and dear to our hearts. As always, I am proud to welcome our personal heroes, the USS Intrepid former crew members. Without their bravery and distinction, we wouldn't be here today. I'd like to ask all of our former crew members here today to please stand and be recognized. Woo! Now, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming a 4-time Emmy nominee and director of Star Trek 3 and 4. Ladies and gentlemen, the science officer of the Starship Enterprise and science fiction's popular Vulcan, Leonard Nimoy.
Yeah! Spock!
Thank you. What a great sight, no? Yes, yes. This is a reunion for me. 35 years ago, I took the Enterprise for the first time. When this ship was first built in Constitution, Star Trek fans can be very persuasive. We sent a lot of letters to President Gerald Ford at the time, and the President logically decided that the ship should be named after our spaceship Enterprise, and that's how this Enterprise came to be named. What a great day that was in 1976. We, the cast of Star Trek, were invited to be there in Palmdale, California, when this ship was rolled out for the first time. The hangar doors opened. This wonderful ship came rolling out. The Air Force band played the scene from Star Trek. It was a great day for America, a great day for us to be connected to that history. We're very grateful. I want to thank the people of the Intrepid. I want to thank NASA for giving us the Enterprise. Gerald Ford for naming it the Enterprise. The Star Trek fans who insisted that it should be named the Enterprise. To the scientists, the engineers who make these wonderful things happen, I say to all of them and to Enterprise, live long and prosper.
Woo! Not much,
Thank you
Jim.
very much, Leonard. I am pleased to introduce someone who has been an integral part of Intrepid's success. He has been dedicated to the Intrepid Museum for the past 15 years as a trustee.